In the mid-19th century, France's wine industry was facing an unprecedented crisis. It's important to notice that, in the cellars, the once rich and mellow wine had turned sour and undrinkable. A large amount of wine had spoiled during storage and transportation. And the winemakers, staring at the mountains of substandard products, were in a state of great anxiety. As the crisis manager, the young scientist Louis Pasteur accepted the commission of the wine merchants and attempted to unravel the mystery of the wine's spoilage. Pasteur spent his days in the laboratory, carefully examining the turbid wine through a microscope. After countless experiments, he was delighted to discover that tiny microorganisms were the culprits. He noticed that by heating the wine to 55 to 60 degrees Celsius and maintaining that temperature for a while, these microorganisms could be killed, and the wine would retain its original flavor and quality. The birth of this technology was no accident. The discoveries of Antony van Leeuwenhoek in the 17th century laid the crucial foundation for understanding the microscopic world. In 1861, Pasteur himself, through a series of experiments, successfully refuted the spontaneous generation theory, and formally proposed the germ theory, which states that tiny microorganisms, or pathogens, can cause diseases and lead to the decay of substances. Soon, the application of pasteurization expanded from wine to milk, bringing hope for solving the problem of milk safety. Significantly, with the acceleration of industrialization and a rapid increase in urban populations, milk had become an essential food in people's daily lives. However, untreated milk was often contaminated with bacteria, leading to the spread of diseases such as tuberculosis and brucellosis, especially among children and those with weakened immune systems. Meanwhile, housewives often sterilized milk by boiling it at high temperatures. Although this method could eliminate most bacteria, it also resulted in the loss of some nutrients and flavor. In 1886, the German chemist Franz von Soxhlet successfully applied this technology to milk. From the Danish dairy expert J. Moldenhauer, currently employed by the New York State Department of Agriculture, first introduced pasteurization to the United States. In practical applications, pasteurization has shown a diverse range of uses beyond its original intention, from wine to milk. This highlights the essence of technological affordance. Users redefine and innovate technologies based on their own needs, endowing them with unique functions and values. With the widespread application of pasteurization in milk production, urban residents gradually began to drink safe milk. And the number of people falling ill from contaminated milk significantly decreased. At family dining tables, children could drink fresh and healthy milk every day, and their health improved. Objectively, women were also partially liberated from the heavy burden of household chores. People gradually became aware of the existence of microorganisms in the microscopic world that could affect the quality of things. The public began to accept the impact of invisible technology, microbial theory, in the food sector on daily life. Diseases could be prevented, rather than treated. This concept permeated social culture, driving the development of other public health measures such as vaccination and water purification. Forming a collective consciousness of prevention is better than cure. It promoted the popularization of preventive medicine in society. As a result, consumers began to believe that scientifically processed foods, such as packaged milk, were safer than traditional methods, such as loose milk. This paved the way for the popularization of later industrial products such as canned and frozen foods. Dairy farms expanded in scale, and modern production equipment and standardized processes gradually took shape. Relating to this technology, the food industry ushered in new opportunities for development, prompting countries to formulate relevant laws and regulations, such as the U.S. Pasteurized Milk Ordinance, PMO. The United States enacted the PMO in 1924. The implementation of this regulation significantly enhanced milk safety, becoming a model for global dairy safety supervision. It also promoted international milk trade. Nevertheless, the struggle between technology and tradition has never ceased. In the early 20th century, some groups resisted pasteurized milk. They launched the raw milk movement, arguing that heating destroyed the naturalness of milk, claiming that raw milk was more nutritious. This controversy still exists in some health communities today, reflecting the tension between technology and traditional lifestyles. They are the people who oppose technology in pursuit of complete naturalness. As the teacher mentioned in the class while explaining the From Garden to Earth section, these people pursue complete organic and natural lifestyles. For pasteurization, this technology has come a long way since its inception, profoundly changing people's lives. Playing a crucial role today, and it will surely continue to write its own legend in the future, contributing more to human dietary health and the improvement of living standards.